raw chi moments. Sif here, Sifu Boggie, the Bogster. Yeah, raw chi, and I'll do part 2 of a mythos. So myth, legend. You know, it's funny is that in society we try to keep up with the Joneses. We try to, you know, follow people, but the best person to follow is you. You know, you should be your own leader. You should be your own teacher. In Daoist terms, everyone and everything is your Sifu. Sifu means father teacher, parent teacher, somebody's lovingly teaching you, or muse, mentor, somebody who's giving you information, not a sensei, where master telling you what to do, but somebody who gives you advice. And the Tao says, everyone and everything is your Sifu, including you. So it's a case of, oh, just seen over there's somebody sort of doing what could be Qigong, energy exercise. But anyway, so your mythos, your legend, you shouldn't feel scared about creating another version of you. Your alter ego is, like I say, mine in essence. Mine is Boggie. Boggie is the wild, crazy side. I used to say that ice skating, I love ice skating. Ice skating and roller skating. And I used to say ice skating and roller skating is my cup of coffee, it's my punching bag, it's my drugs. It gives me adrenaline, it gives me something to fire off my tension, my frustrations, and it helps me relax. The irony was that that's true, but what also does that is actually the mythos behind when I go skating. I'm Boggie. I'm always Boggie. And you know, Boggie is the wild crazy side when need to be, but Boggie will be serious when need to be. Boggie will be sensible when need to be, though maybe not everybody thinks that. Who knows Boggie? But Boggie is me, but it's another side of me. The Tai Chi symbol, you know, some people call it the yin yang. It's actually called Tai Chi. It's my little rant. Everybody calls it yin yang symbol. It's not. Yin yang is half a black circle and half a white circle, opposing opposites. Tai Chi is complementary opposites, the balance of yin and yang. Now yin and yang, yin means shady side of hill and yang means sunny side of hill. So the shady side of the hill you go to cool down, and the sunny side of the hill you go to warm up, but they're still the same hill. So creating your own mythos, creating, you know, having a Boggie, you know, is not being paranoid, it's not being schizophrenic, it's not being, because schizophrenia doesn't actually mean split personality, because I study psychology, but having split personality, just because, you know, I'm a nickname of mine or part of my personality is Boggie, doesn't mean split personality, but it's a side of me that helps me chill out or relax or make people laugh, you know, or put a bit of wackiness into the room if the rooms get a bit boring. But it's still technically me. It's no different to a comedian or an actor. Those sides of them are still them. It's part of them. It's within their mythos, within their reality. Right, it's coming up to 4 minutes. Well, it's past 4 minutes. So I'm going to stop my ramble. I think there might have to be a part 3 now. Anyway, love chi and Shen, Sifu Boggie, Bogster, whatever you want to call me, or just plain Sif. See you later. Bye bye. Just me, just editing myself, just a simple raw footage, simple as that. So raw chi will be a series of very basic different videos of different either exercises or certain techniques from Daoist theory and Daoist Qigong. So let's start with a basic. What is Qi? Now there is a series.
Qi and Shen.
Hello, I'm the fox, formerly known as Sifu Boggie. And here is a list of friends and Patreons from my Patreon page that are helping me. So it's a list of gratitude. I'd like to thank Matt Brightside Evans, the Qigong and the Jedi Sifu. Also, Janine Brockway, a fellow co-host of The Way of Conscious Mindfulness. Danny B, Brendan Culliton, aka Skull Babylon, Avon Chilia, aka Little Sifu, aka My Film Guy, also Maxine Chilia, aka his mum, my fellow Reiki Master and also Shunchi Shen Sifu, also Baz Chilia, aka his dad, my fellow Sifu and also known as Din Yin Nan Yen. Les Coulter, aka Gun Jiao, my business advisor. Vicky Coulter, aka Chi Sis, another advisor and also a fellow Star Wars and Star Trek enthusiast. The very lovely Michelle Infinity, co-host of The Way of Conscious Mindfulness. My Auntie Erina. Also Fred Bleach, aka The Back Guy, The Back Man. He is my student and I am his. G, aka Graham Cox, aka Rooster Boy, a fellow Qigong Sifu and also advisor. The mighty Peter Fay, creator of Into the Mythica. Carl, one of my Qigong students. Michael Pratt, Pranic healer and Reiki master. Ethan Collins, aka Q, aka the Trollsmith, and also fellow co-host for The Way of Conscious Mindfulness. Parenth, one of my students. And finally, Frank and Harry. You know Frank and Harry. You know, Frank, the friend of Harry. Who's Frank and Harry? So, that's the list of gratitude from me, Foxy Sifu Boggie. If you'd like to be added to the list, why not join me as a Patreon? Have a look at the link below. Otherwise, bye for now. Love, Chi and Shen, Sifu, Foxy Boggie.